The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, has referred 3 ministerial nominees to the Appointments Committee for consideration and report. The nominees include Dr. Kessie Latoforsen as Minister-Designate for Finance, John Jinapor as Minister-Designate for Energy, and Dominic Ayine as Attorney General and Minister-Designate for Justice. These 3 were named by President John Dramani Mahama. Channel One News' Nia Ikwe Okain reports.
During proceedings in Parliament on Thursday, the Speaker, Alban Bagbin, announced to the House the President's nomination of John Jinapor as the Minister for Energy Designate, Dr. Kessie Latoforsen, Minister for Finance Designate, and Dr. Dominic Ayine as the Office of the Attorney General and Minister for Justice Designate. The Speaker referred these nominations to the Appointments Committee for consideration and report.
1. Dr. Kessie Latoforsen, MP, Minister-Designate, Ministry of Finance. 2. John Abdullahi Jinapor, MP, Minister-Designate, Ministry of Energy. 3. Dr. Dominic Ayine, MP, Minister-Designate, Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. I will accordingly refer the said nominees to the Appointment Committee for consideration and report to the House. It is so referred.
The Finance Minister Designate, Dr. Kessie Latoforsen, is a chartered accountant and a tax practitioner with over 20 years of experience in the public and private sectors. His professional expertise covers macroeconomics, fiscal policy, tax policy and administration, finance and business management. Dr. Forsen is an Oxford-trained tax professional with a Master of Science degree in taxation from the University of Oxford, UK, and a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Taxation, Ghana. He also holds a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting from London South Bank University and is a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana. He obtained a PhD in finance and a Master of Science degree in economics from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Ghana. Dr. Forsen has represented the people of Ejumaku Enyane Siam in the Central Region as their Member of Parliament since 2009. In January 2023, Dr. Forsen assumed office as the Minority Leader in Parliament. Prior to this, he was the ranking member of the Finance Committee of Parliament for 6 years. From 2009 to 2013, he was a member of the Finance Committee of Parliament and also served as the Vice Chairman of the Committee on Foreign Affairs from 2009 to 2011. Dr. Forsen served as the Deputy Minister for Finance of Ghana from April 2013 to January 2017. The Minister for Energy Designate, John Jinapor, holds a Master of Arts degree in Economic Policy Management, an MBA in Marketing and a Master of Science in Development Finance from the University of Ghana. He also holds a Master of Science degree in Energy Economics from GIMPA and a postgraduate diploma in Finance and Financial Law from the University of London. The Office of the Attorney and Designate, Dr. Dominic Ayine, is a senior lawyer with 3 decades of experience in practice. He previously served as Deputy Attorney General and Minister of Justice and is the founding partner of Ayine and Partners Law Offices. He holds a PhD in law from Stanford University, a Master of Laws LLM from the University of Michigan Law School, and a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Ghana. He also lectured at the University of Ghana Law School for many years. In response, the Minority Chief Whip Frank Anodompre urged the nominees to prepare adequately to meet the Appointments Committee for vetting.
We on the minority side will be ready for you at the Appointment Committee. we want to caution your nominee to come prepared. It's not going to be business as usual. Come prepared. I hope you'll be prepared when you appear before the appointment committee.
The minority leader, Alexander Apenyamak, can, however, expressed reservations with the list of appointments.
When the names were read out by Mr. Speaker, he read out only 3 names. The Finance Minister Designate, the Energy Minister Designate, and the Attorney General and Minister of Justice Designate. Mr. Speaker, this thought appointment is unacceptable. Mr. Speaker, this is a government that promised a 24-hour economy. In opposition, they told us that they were ready for government. Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, indulge me.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, this government, I'm talking for you, please, it's for you. Mr. Speaker, this government promised a 24-hour economy. Mr. Speaker, we expect them to be ready from day one. Mr. Speaker, you cannot start energy, finance, attorney general. Where are the rest of the ministers? You must be ready.
Has been talking a lot lately. We've been indulging him because we understand this difficult transition. And we believe that we should allow him to basically bring out all the pains of losing.
Later, the minority, at a press briefing, called on President John Mahama to take decisive action by instructing law enforcement agencies to investigate and prosecute individuals responsible for acts of thuggery and violence following the elections.
While he had made a general call for calm as president-elect, this is not enough. The president must demonstrate leadership by condemning these acts unequivocally and directing law enforcement agencies to act decisively. The events surrounding the Economic and Organized Crime Office, YOCO, where a statue was vandalized on the day of the president's inauguration, remain unresolved. The incidents in Koforidua, Tema, and other parts of the country highlight a pattern of inactions and silence from the highest office of the land. This inaction emboldens lawlessness and sends a troubling message to Ghanaians.
The Member of Parliament for Pro Emmanuel to journalists calling on the government as well as private investors to invest in agriculture in his constituency.
Government has a role to play. The private sector equally has a role to play. So the synergy is that we bring the private man, government support, and here we go. Jobs are created for the youth. And this is where I want our people to look at. Ghana cannot be developed if we leave everything to government. So the private sector, those who have interest for farming, we are calling on you to come to Pro-East. And the assurance you have is that anything you will need as far as government is concerned, it will be provided to you. There wouldn't be litigation over lands. There wouldn't be litigation over who owns this, why should somebody graze into it. No. Leave that to us. The stakeholders, we are going to take care of it. And this is what I'm assuring the people. Come to Pro-East. Yeji, to be precise. That is the district capital. And we are going to harness your potential. And that's why I say, do you know that rice is one of the crops or the food crop that is grown so much there? But who is harnessing that potential for us? No support, no help.
The House is adjourned to 21st January 2025. Reporting for ChannelOne News from Parliament. My name is Ni Ayukwe Okan.